Hello. We're alive and stuff and things and
Hello
stuff
and
hello.
stuff and things and all that stuff.
for tonight's
We just
Waterdeep game. We're actually gonna play D&D for once.
What?
for once.
For once. At least one time this week. Yesterday
Yeah.
we were taken out by
A comedy of
hassles.
errors. There was
Yes.
all sorts of stuff going on.
All kinds of things. Tomorrow we will be playing Strahd, I believe. Just Ed will not be there.
Nope.
But we
Can't
should
make
be here tomorrow night. That's gonna be good. And yeah. So how's everybody? Are you doing good?
I'm good. I'm glad it's getting close
Doing
to the
great.
weekend.
Yeah. It's the end of my weekend.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I gotta go back to work, you know. It's terrible.
That sounds pretty rough.
So I mean, I had kind of a short week. I had yesterday off because I had doctor's appointments and stuff. I had to run the kids around, but
Ooh.
nothing exciting. It's
Exciting,
just
not terrible.
it chews up a whole day,
Right. All right. So, Phoebe, our wonderful corgi, is a little under the weather tonight. So, Ed's gonna be doing the recap.
Yes, I will be doing the recap.
Can you do it as Phoebe?
Yes,
Um,
do it as Phoebe.
No, I don't think I don't think I can do that. I probably couldn't even do it as Gorbert. But whenever you guys are ready, I will start.
Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Okay, good, because I don't remember what happened either, so we got to read this. Okay, here we go. Session 13. In the morning, Sora finds a black paper bird on her desk. Upon reading it, she learns that it's an invitation. The invitation was hers only, but she may bring the rest of the party if she believes they are trustworthy. After breakfast, they head to the yawning portal to try to recruit a server named Norna to work at their tavern. Sora doesn't know that the other two know about the meeting with Yagra, the member of the Zents. Gorbert notices a half-orc woman that had been beaten up on their first visit to the yawning portal. She is sitting at a table with Davil. He also notices Volo sitting across the room, having a discussion with a couple others. Just then, a group of guards recognize them from helping the city of the dead. He tells them that they think there is a connection between the necromancer and the stolen mage bodies and the scarecrow that they had fought prior. They begin to hear sounds from the hole in the portal. They try to get up to leave, but an Umber Hulk pulls itself out. Phoebe tries to entangle it, but it's able to break free. After several attempts to attack it, only a few attacks make it through its tough carapace. The Umber Hulk's eyes begin to glow. Suddenly, one of the guards and Gorbert become confused and begin attacking each other with for a short time. It takes a while, but they finally manage to kill it. In the aftermath of battle, they speak to Volo, and he informs them that the Zents are actually divided into factions. One is the Doom Raiders. He also tells them of a wizard named Manshun within the Zents organization. He then changes the conversation and suggests that they meet with nobles in order to expand their business, such as Yalister Silvermane, the cousin of the Open Lord. He also mentions that they may need entertainment. Phoebe says that she can play. He doesn't believe her, so she pulls out her pan flute and plays the most beautiful music they've ever heard. This attracts the attention of a bard named Three Strings, who tells Phoebe that she should apply to the Vet and Talent Agency. Sora excuses herself to go to the restroom and sneaks to sit with Yagra and Davil. They tell her that they are looking into the thefts by the former Open Lord and ask her if she learned anything from Rainier about the gold. They then propose that she joins with them, and she agrees. They tell her that she will have to do an initiation. She will have to find the Ambermore house and bring them the monogrammed handkerchief of Josephine Ambermore to prove her abilities. Bum, bum, bum. And And that is where we left our heroes.
Oh. So you guys aren't even home. You guys are still in the yawning portal?
According to the notes, I mean, we could say that we walked home.
Okay, you guys went home.
I honestly don't remember where we went
Magical
up.
home.
I honestly haven't looked at those notes in since we did it. So
Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. So you guys make it home the next day. That's cool. And I'm throwing my phone on the floor. Don't worry about it. I won't. I should, but I won't. You guys make it home the next day. You wake up in the morning. Well rested after not being able to earn the trust of Norna. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we don't know about the Amber Main thing, right?
Yeah, you
No.
okay,
Or Amber
so
Moore.
yeah, you guys do not know about that unless Sora decided to tell you.
So,
So I'm gonna suggest that we search out the talent agency for Phoebe, since I had no idea she had such skills with a pan flute.
I agree. I thought she was bluffing.
Well, you guys never asked.
This is true. This is true.
Maybe we should.
But
go
I
to
just
the-
figured. I figured you would have said something about it by now. You've said something about everything else.
I think we should take Phoebe to the doctor.
Yeah, you're
She's
sounding a little under the weather there, Phoebe.
I don't know. I think maybe I was allergic to the Umber Hulk.
Oh,
But there's a great many things you don't know about me. Apparently, I'm allergic to Umber Hulks. I didn't even know that.
even I didn't know that.
All right. So you guys would like to head out looking for the talent agency?
yeah, the Vet and Talent Agency.
According to the card, it's located. I think I said somewhere last time, but I don't remember where it is. So we're gonna
It
come up
was
with a new one
somewhere off of High Road somewhere.
off
I
of
don't
High
remember
Road.
where.
I thought it was like in here somewhere. I don't remember if it was above the market or below the market. Well, because Yawning Portal's way down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably somewhere. I think you said somewhere near the market, like maybe Lamp Street, like here.
Yeah, I think it was Lamp Street. Okay, so on the corner of Lamp Street and High Road, right there. There we go. That's where it is.
Here we go. Now we have an address.
Yeah.
So it does tell you it's right there. So it shouldn't be too difficult to find heading on down the high road. Let's see. Who is out in front? Leading the way.
Probably
Probably.
Phoebe. She's excited.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Phoebe, roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, it's more of like a who volunteers to be in front of the seat.
Oh.
11.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, luckily, no constitution save.
At disadvantage for your Umber Hulk allergy.
That's it. Yes.
So as you're passing, it's early morning. You guys had your breakfast back at the inn, and are heading down the high road. As you're heading down, you do see a group of Xanathar Guild members in one of the alleys let's say right over here, right near northward, where it says northward. Here, I gotta switch it over. Let's get over to the right screen so people can see and stuff.
Where did we decide that the talent agency was?
Okay, the talent
Down
agency-
here on the corner of Lamp and the High Road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lamp Street and the High Road.
So right here, in this alley, you see a sizable number of Xanathar guild members as you head on down through.
I get the two factions mixed up a lot. Xanathar is
That-
the one that I just
Purple.
met with, isn't it?
No,
that
you
was
met.
the Zents.
That's
You-
the Zets.
Yeah.
It's I don't like that Z and Z. That's the
It's
It's
hard one
X.
for me.
It's X
Well,
and Z.
yeah, Xanathar's an X.
Yeah.
No thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You could clearly hear the Z and the
Yes.
X when you say
I mean,
it.
it's how more obvious can it be? I mean,
Yeah.
it's obviously an X.
I
Ugh,
didn't choose
dumb
these.
Fortis.
I didn't make
Hey,
this up.
Boosted.
That's
Okay.
funny.
So
Hey,
the
Boosted.
Xanathar are the ones that wear the purple,
Right.
the purple scarves and stuff.
Right.
Gotcha.
And
The
The
Zents are
Zents-
usually all in black.
Yep. But there are two factions of Zents. There's like a bad faction,
The Doom Raiders.
the Doom Raiders, and then there's like another faction that's apparently less bad. Well, the Doom
Right,
Raiders are
and
trying to
the-
take over the Zents as it were.
So now, okay, so what did Volo tell us that the wizard in the
He's-
Zents is he with the Doom Raiders or is he one of the better ones? Is he
He's-
the
he's
like
with the Doom
original
Raiders.
Zents?
Mansoon
He's with the
is
Doom Raiders. Okay,
he's
so
with-
okay, Mansoon. Okay, gotcha.
I believe.
Yeah.
He is now. Mansoon is with
He
the
is
Doom
now.
Raiders. I don't know if the Doom Raiders are supposed to be the good guys or the bad guys. I can't remember.
I would assume by Doom Raider it sounds bad. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just me.
It does sound bad.
This book isn't made to be correct or anything, so.
Like, I mean, like if I was just like walking through Waterdeep and like a gang pulled up and said, "We're the Doom Raiders," I wouldn't think that they were selling cookies. You know?
Well, no. Okay, so both of the Zent groups are bad. One of the Zent groups, the one that is run by Mansoon. So let's say the Doom Raiders. They are. He's trying to like take over the Zentrum Guild gang. He was.
Gotcha.
It's like a faction of them that have broken out and said, "Hey, we're gonna try to take over the whole thing." It's like a mutiny of sorts. I don't know if that's the right word. I think that word generally only applies to seafaring, but I don't I don't know. A rebellion?
Okay.
So, you guys see this group of Xanathar in alleyway on the way down. But when you come up to the talent agency, the sign says Moira Vetten, talent agent, and then there's like some like number there that probably has to do with her licensing and whatnot. And there's a door. Seems open for the day. I'm gonna assume you go in because I'm not gonna make you talk. And you go in. You go inside, and you're met with a human woman sitting at a desk. She has like red frizzy hair and glasses that are high up on her nose. but she seems to be like just like writing as you come inside, and she looks up. How are you today? What can I do for you?
We got your next greatest talent here.
I'm sorry, I was muted because I was coughing. Hello, I'm Phoebe. 3 strings down at the yachting portal told me that I am really good at music, which I already knew anyway, and that I should come down here and apply.
Well, I guess we're always looking for talent. 'Cause everybody's from New York.
Everybody's
I was
from New
just
York.
thinking that. I'm like, they're all from New York here.
Everybody's from New York. I wonder if it's like a thing, like maybe the DM has something that, you know. But anyway, I'll be right back. I have to get Miss Venton. So she gets up and knocks on the door in the back of the office and goes in. She's in there for a couple of minutes and comes back out. You're just in luck. We had a cancellation this morning, so if you want to get in, you got 5 minutes, and that's all. She's got a place to be.
Okay. That's fine. I got places to be too. I'm following my friends here. Where we're going, I don't know.
So you step inside, and the office is filled with filing cabinets and that of the like. A woman stands behind the desk there. She's dressed like extremely formally, like, or well, it's more like she's going to some like ballroom event almost, like way beyond anything that like red carpet level of dress, which seems extremely out of place for where she is at the moment. And she turns around to face you. You've got 5 minutes, darling. What do you need? What are you good at? What can I do for you?
I play pan flute.
Pan flute.
Yes.
Okay. One moment. And she like puts down, she like flips through a book on there. She's like, I've got like 15 pan flutists in town.
None of them are as good as I am. I'm the best.
All right. Let's show me what you got.
Pretty cocky.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay, rub my hands, fingers crossed as I click this button.
30.
What was that?
That was a 13.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. All right. That's well, at least it was fine. You played so you played through a song. It was okay. There was like a few off notes and maybe it was a little out of time. But you made it through it. She was
I made part of it up. The old song was a little overused, right? So I made some up.
just part of it. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna give you you got one more shot. And then we'll see. Go ahead. One more, please.
Okay, I got this. Come on, Phoebe. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, it's worse. It's a 12.
I have.
Oh dear. Okay. Do you have any like other talents?
I can cook.
Think that's not my kind of talent.
I can kill things and make the blood look cool.
That's not. That's not my thing. Let's see. I think if you'd like to come back another time, you can go ahead and leave another appointment outside. But I don't think I got anything for you today. I mean, unless you want like a children's birthday party.
Oh, I don't. No. Oh, they like to rub my legs and it's weird. Phoebe's voice is getting deeper and more sultry as this is going on.
Oh God, that caught me off guard.
So, well, we'll keep you in mind, I guess. Where can you be found?
I'm down at the Troll Skull Tavern. I'm their lead gal there, and cook.
Ah, you see. I didn't realize
And-
that was
and
open
best-
again.
And
Uh,
best looking owner, by the way.
Oh, owner.
Yeah.
Is there anybody we could, maybe a chance that we could possibly, do you have a place for somebody to perform in your tavern?
I mean, I just stand on the floor.
You just stand on the floor. Is there do you have like a space set aside for maybe like a band? Maybe we could I have groups and things that maybe we could hire to play at your place. Good musicians.
I mean, I am really
Hire
good.
people who are very tested.
Sometimes when
and-
I need a lot of attention, it's really busy. I'll stand on the bar.
So you're not looking for any entertainment for the bar? Any good musical entertainment?
I mean, I'm not. Sad face Phoebe.
Well, I don't think I can help you today then. I have a as you can see, someplace to be.
Me too. Have a fantastic day. And she turns around and walks out the door.
Okay.
But as she walks out the door, she has a big smile on her face. And she looks at him. She goes, "I got a call back."
So you make an appointment to come back. Let's say 1 month from now. You can come back and try again if you'd like to.
Okay. I'll practice.
So after you leave the room, there's like a sound of like almost immediately as you close the door, you hear like a whooshing sound from inside the room. You can assume that she probably did some form of teleportation to get out of there.
That's why she was trying to get me out of there. She had a fart.
Oh.
Fart.
Maybe that was it. Whoosh. Now what would you guys like to do? You have made it outside from your appointment.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Oh, you made me cough. That's not nice. Ow, that hurt.
So you're out on the street in front of the talent agency. Which direction would you guys like to go?
Well, Phoebe's gonna follow them because that's what she said she was gonna do.
I don't think Gorbert has anything that he needs to do, so I'm just gonna throw my hands up and be like,
Well, what's next?
Phoebe is actually. You want to know what Phoebe's gonna ask? If we can go to the market and see if we can find other instruments, maybe that she could play. Because apparently she's not as
see-
good at the pan flute as she thought.
Maybe we can find another talent agency that appreciates you more, Phoebe.
What are you guys doing?
It's the time. It's this week where you can't speak that we must make you sing all over and over and over again.
Exactly, that's what's going on here.
Do you guys want to go down or back up, I guess, up to the market district?
I already got a bad idea.
You already have a bad idea?
Yeah.
What would you like to do, Phoebe?
Phoebe wants to buy bongo drums.
bongos.
Bongo drums. Yeah.
Okay. So you're wandering around the market district and you're in search of music store. I guess everybody, if that's what everybody's looking for, you guys can all roll perception or investigation, whichever you would like.
My +4 didn't help there.
Nobody's
Nice, Sora.
Sora. All right. So Sora finds a small little shop. It's outside of the main market. It's on one of the other side roads. It's like a very small, cramped shop that just has a music note hanging on the sign outside. Right on the door it says Bilberry Instruments. I guess the group goes in. Inside there's it's very tight. Like they have collected all kinds of instruments. You can see things are super old, all the way up to things that you would find now. But there's tons and tons of instruments in here. Lutes all along one whole wall, and they're hanging from the ceiling in the middle. Basically every ounce of space is completely filled with some form of instrument. As you the door closes behind you, you hear chimes that chime all the way down through the room all the way to the back. And it makes a long song as it goes all the way down through. And you hear from the back, hello? Hello? Somebody here?
Hello?
I'm gonna nudge Phoebe.
Hello?
Hey,
Where are you?
you hear some little footsteps coming up towards you. A gnome, a little gnome guy with a big wide black mustache, comes out around the corner. Hello, my name is Aaron Bilberry. I'm a bit of a collector. Is there anything I can do for you? You play?
I apparently need to know how to play several things, since one thing is not good enough.
Well, you might need to find the thing that's good for you.
I thought I was really good. I've been playing the pan flute since I was a very small child.
Yes. Oh, well, I love music, so go ahead, play.
She's gonna look really nervous as she pulls out her pamphlet, looks over at Sora, says she had such
I'm
a
gonna
bad voice.
smile. I'm gonna smile and cross my fingers. Like,
You got this.
I just realized I was muted. That was great.
Oh,
Nice.
she got a
Just button stupid.
24.
Ooh.
Woohoo! All right. So, so you play, and it's a very good song. You did much better than the time that you just played it before.
I was a
Um,
little nervous. That's what it was.
The nerves were
Yes.
getting to you.
He goes, "Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. Are you signed with any talent agencies in here in town?"
They told me I wasn't good enough.
Well, there
I
is a
mean, I'm
couple-
sorry, I got a call back.
Well, that's very good. Yes. Well, there's a couple of things, and he gives you like a little bit of like just a couple of tips on like form and how you're holding it. Just a little bit of help. These things can definitely help if you apply them when you practice. It'll help. Are you looking for another instrument or just a better one?
I'd like to see if I could find something else I could learn to play.
Yes. And he starts to make his way down. Turns and like walks down through the hallway. What were you thinking? Would you like a lute? He points to a bunch of them on the wall, and he just takes like a small one of the smaller ones off, and he just like plays a really quick but very impressive little ditty. Is this something you were thinking about?
Everybody plays a lute. I want to try something different.
Yes, and he just like puts it back up on the wall. He seems very haphazard in how he like moves his hands, but things seem to go like almost exactly where he wants them to go. Like he's very well versed with his room and where everything is. He walks a little further in and finds it's like it's not like a dulcimer. I want to say it's like a keytar, but it's not.
He
It's
finds a
something-
keytar.
Yeah, like a keytar.
A hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, hurdy-gurdy. That's what I was gonna say. Hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah. Or an accordion. He picks up an accordion.
accordion.
There
Yeah.
you go. That's what I want. So he picks up an accordion, and plays up like a really quick thing, and starts to play like a beautiful sort of sea song. Maybe an accordion.
Oh, no, I heard the guys on the boat using them. They use lots of curse words. I can only assume that it's the accordion that makes it happen.
just gonna
Stop.
look at you cockeyed.
Yeah, he stops for a second. Never mind. And he sets it down and snaps it up quick and puts it down. So what were you thinking?
She's gonna look around the room and see what she can see.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Roll.
She's
perception.
rolling awful tonight.
Is there a
Roll
4-foot tall conga drum there?
Hold on, let me pull up Sweetwater. The all right. There's further in you see all kinds of like large sort of native style drums with like leather tops and straps along the side. There's like a whole rack of different kinds of whistles and air instruments like flute type things and pan flutes. clarinet type things, saxophone type dealios, all kinds of instruments. There's a piano. Things look in fairly okay condition for the most part.
I don't really see anything I want. I mean, it'd be really hard to carry a piano with me.
Well, we can deliver it to your home. Is that something you're willing to spend on? His eyes kind of light up at the fact of somebody might buy his piano.
You can put
I
it down
mean-
by the bar.
No, I want to be able to take it with me. I want something small. I want something different from my normal pan flute.
I'm gonna walk up to her with a cowbell.
How about this?
Oh, that would look really good on you, Gorbert. You should get it.
Oh, not to wear it.
Mhm.
Oh, you want to learn how to play too?
I don't want to know how to play. I'm trying to help you.
I'm gonna look at the gnome, and I'm going to ask him.
Do you know of a different talent agency besides the vetting agency? One that may have a different taste in music?
Well, there's the Goulds over on Wim Street. And
I'm gonna look at her and go.
Did you say the ghouls?
Gould.
Oh, phew.
Gold.
It sounded like you said ghouls to me. I got a little nervous.
And then there's of course the good song over on Brahir's Street.
Who would you recommend for somebody who's a little nervous, just starting out?
Well, good song is probably the nicer of the two. But he takes the cowbell from you and plays a pretty rhythmic tune on the cowbell. See? You can play all kinds of things.
I'm gonna look at Phoebe and go.
See?
I think it would be great for you to learn, Gorbert.
I don't want to
We
learn
play
how to play the
together.
cowbell.
We could play together.
Well, I do offer lessons as well. If that's a
Do
thing,
you?
anybody here, if you would like to learn pretty much any of the instruments in the building, I could.
Phoebe is gonna take one last look around the shop. Come on, stop rolling like poop, girl. 20, dirty
Nice.
20.
You wanted like bongos?
What bongos?
Okay, you find a small set of bongo drums. They are very well polished on the outside. They're got like a bluish tint to the wood that's on the outside, and the actual drum head is it's not like well worn, but it's been used quite a bit. At least the heads have. They are showing some age, but the drums themselves look very nice.
She'll ask him if he could teach her how to play these ones.
Ah, yes. These are great. fantastic drums, actually. And he takes them and he sits down on the floor and he sets them down in his lap, and he plays a little bongo drum thing. He says, "I can for sure teach you. Is this what you would like to purchase, as well as some lessons? Sign you up for weekly lessons."
I would like that. I have my callback in a month.
Ah,
So you
yes.
better get started then.
So he says this will be fantastic, and he picks the drums up and he heads back to his desk all the way at the back of the store. And he sets them up there, and he brings out a large book and sets it out on the desk and starts to go through, trying to find where this is located in his book. And he runs his finger down the page, and he stops, brings it over and says, "That will be 350 gold."
Sorry. Caught me at the end of a cough. Phoebe will gladly pay 350 gold.
That will be fantastic. So it's 350 gold for these bongos. They are absolutely special. He says they give you +2 to performance rolls when you use when playing.
Ooh.
Ooh, they're so fancy.
But you're not. Are you proficient with bongo drums?
I'm not. That's why I need lessons to
Right,
become
okay.
proficient.
Exactly. That's what I thought. All right. So he signs you up for weekly lessons. They're 2 hours long, and it's 5 gold for the lesson.
Okay.
She's going to pay him in advance so she doesn't forget.
All right, so 20 gold. All right. Call them bongos of success. Is there anything else I could do for you, or maybe anyone else here? Would you like to all? Maybe you're trying to form a band.
No, I think I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, instruments aren't really my thing. That's why we have Phoebe around.
That's fantastic. Yes. Well, she's very wonderful.
At least with
I
a flute.
know, but you don't have to tell me. I know.
Yes. Well, if that'll be all, have a good day.
Bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
Bye. And you head out onto the street.
And Phoebe's already going to be like going, funk, fuck, fuck. The whole time you guys are walking, she's going to be like, fuck, fuck.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, just one hand. Trying to do like the thing on the edge of it, like he did.
So you are making your way. Where are you headed?
She's not paying attention. She's just following them.
Right. Where are you headed?
I say we go look at the fancy houses.
Okay. You lead the way, because I have no idea what houses you think are fancy.
Mhm.
Bonk. Bonk.
Are you
Oh,
gonna do that the entire time?
I
Okay.
don't know. It depends on whether I can figure it out.
you are currently right here. Yes, right there. Where would you like to go look?
Notes.
I'll be right
I
back.
guess we have to
guys. I'm
find
gonna
the
refill
greater
my
drunken
tea.
statue.
Oh, I gave you a place, didn't I?
Yeah.
Shitballs.
I don't remember if that's the name of the place.
No, it says greater drunken statue. I don't see no shitballs on here.
All right. We need to make it.
That's not the name of the family.
We need to make a change in what I said.
All right.
Right. We're gonna instead of that we're gonna say the Tower of Luck instead.
The Tower of Luck.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys can see that on your map. Does not look like so.
Where is it? What ward?
It is in the C ward up here. Up in
The
this
C
area.
ward.
Yeah, we got nothing there.
No, you got nothing up there. Okay. So you need to go to the Tower of Luck, but you don't know really
don't know
what
where
that
the
is or
Tower
where
of Luck
that
is.
is. Well, from your wandering around, you would know that the nicer homes are either in the castle, this edge of the castle ward. It's like really rich homes, but they're very tight, packed together. Or there are homes in this upper area up here that are like more like the manors and with like large plots of land that they have with them. They're what you would know.
Yeah, I guess I'll start walking over this way.
So you guys are up there anyway. So you guys head up in that direction. You are going to start heading in that direction. You head north along the road that you're on, and then turn down this street that I cannot read because I'm too far away. Jill Thune Street. You turn left down Jill Thune Street, and at the god, from underneath where the god catcher is, where you can see that, you turn and head north up Soul Street, and when you get to right here, you see in this large courtyard, as you guys walk by, or you hear like a large commotion coming from within there as you are walking down the road. It sounds like battle.
What do you think's going on in there, Sora?
And from behind you, you hear bunk.
I don't know. Don't care.
But
I roll. I did the D20 thing. I rolled a 7. She doesn't care. Oh, no, it's a big city.
It sounds like a pretty large battle. Many people like shouting, there's swords clanging together.
I'll give you advantage.
I'll give
All right,
you
she cares. That's funny.
As you guys walk up to that alleyway and you look down in, you can see at least a dozen Xanathar in Zentrum, of dozen of each, fighting within the courtyard. They're in open combat.
Ooh, let's
like-
join them.
It's like 2 in the afternoon.
I don't know. Maybe we should just let them wipe each other out a little bit.
Yeah, but we could help.
Help? Which ones?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I believe that we
What
were
is the
told
faction
not
that
to
I know?
You're a Zent. You are the Zent in the Black Arbor.
I say no. We were told to stay out of their fights, and I plan to. Thank you.
The captain
We
of the
already-
guard was pretty. The captain of the guard was pretty straightforward with us. He told us not to get involved with anything.
And we already got kind of in a little bit of trouble because that guy died. That farmer guy, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Phoebe
We've
got
been-
a cough drop, so her throat feels a little.
Oh, I don't have any dice.
We've been told right from the beginning to kind of stay out of it, not to get involved. We got really lucky after that thing in the warehouse when they let us go.
As you guys are standing there, it seems to be going south for the Zents. A couple of them die in quick succession. And 5 of them turn and start to take off, and they run down the alleyway towards you guys. They don't seem to like care that you're there, and they turn and they run past you. The Xanathar, quick on their heels, are going to take chase. They basically split your group as they run through. Thora's on one side, and Phoebe and Gorbert on the other side of the group as they run in between all of you.
Does this stop Phoebe from playing her drum?
Does Phoebe start beating the drum to their footsteps?
No. It doesn't.
No. Then Phoebe's just standing there going, bonk.
And they take off. They take off across the Soul Street in front of you, and then cut down Hissanter Street. One chasing the other. If you guys don't have any, don't care, then we can continue.
Phoebe and I think that we should stay out of it. I'm waiting to see if Sora has a different opinion. So.
Hey, you guys can.
Sora wants to join in.
I mean, Sora's her own person. She can go if she wants to. We won't stop her, but we probably won't go look at the fancy houses. We'll just go home.
All right, so lay out the field for me.
Right now, at this point, they have turned and ran down. The last of the Xanathars are turning the corner down this street here, and in there's a bunch of dead people.
Okay, so it's
Mostly
all going
Zents.
down the street.
Yep.
And
They're heading
Zents
out that
are
way.
my friends.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything. I was just wondering. If
I
you were
want to
gonna.
do something. I just don't know if I should. I'm debating with myself.
Well, I mean, all right, I'm not. Never mind.
I mean, you've only got like a couple of seconds. Boom. They're all gonna run by.
I mean, you can always just leave it up to the dice like you always do.
I respect that. I respect that. All right, 10 and above, I do something. No, we don't. We moved the hell out. All right,
Vroom.
good,
So,
good.
Yeah, it happens too quick,
you.
and they run on by, taking off down the alleyway. There's the corpses in the down in the courtyard area down there above William Street.
How
And
many
that's
did
all.
you say? You said there was like 5 of them, three or 5 corpses.
Yeah, 5.
I'm gonna,
No, no,
I'm gonna
it's
nudge
probably
Gorbert.
more
Hey,
than
let's
that.
go see if they
It's
have
probably
anything.
more than that. It's probably 5 cents that are dead there, and 2 of the Xanathar.
Free
It's-
loot.
It doesn't take long before guards start to show up, though. It being you guys being in the nicer end of town. The guards start to show up. What happened here?
Now Phoebe is just gonna like hold her hand up and point the direction that they ran, and then go back to going honk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
we were just headed north, and a bunch of guys were fighting over there in the courtyard, and
Which way did
they
they
took
go?
off.
they ran down that way, and I'm gonna point down Hasantir
All right,
Street.
so he calls to a couple of the members to stay there with them, and he takes 3 guys and they run down Asantir Street. After the gangs of people that are gone. They're a couple minutes behind him. They might catch him. You don't know. After that, you guys start heading up to go look at the pretty houses. Wandering around, you see a couple places that you might know. You were some of the names that you remember seeing from when walking through the gravestone, the City of the Dead. Some of the nicer places that you had seen there. You find names on houses that seem to match. You find names on streets that seem to match. You guys pass a large building right here. It's a large complex of houses in a large manner. That the gate to the estate area has a large C above it, and there's some guards standing out front by the gate. After a little while, you find the Tower of Luck is right here. Going to change that one. No, I can't. I gotta I do this, and then do this, and then there we go.
Okay, so I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Since we changed it, you gave me the instruction of that the house is a block south of.
Oh. So, this would be, it's near.
Okay.
It's
Just
near.
updating.
Yeah.
What was told.
Perception. What do you want to know, Phoebe?
I was rolling to see if Phoebe noticed the name of the street.
Name of what street?
The street of the Singing Dolphin.
The street of the Singing Dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
That's hilarious.
Because if she notices, she's gonna ask.
And the DM is not gonna have any answer. I didn't name this street, man. Come on.
I will say with a 9, she did not notice. She's still playing her drum.
Let's see. You find after wandering around, you find this house here. Oh, that was on the wrong thing. Objects. There. Find this house here. With a sign out by the on the it's like on the side of the house. That as you walk past says Ambermore on it.
I think I'm gonna try to play this in the most Sora way possible.
Oh God.
Hey, doesn't that name
roll-
look familiar?
Nobody else knows about it but you.
It looks familiar. What do you mean looks familiar? Amber Moore. I don't know any Amber Moores.
Yeah,
Why?
didn't
Where
we
should I
see
know
it
it?
in
Where
the
should I know it
graveyard?
from?
From the graveyard.
Oh, his name was
I don't think
Evermore.
so.
I think his name was. Oh no, his name was Ambrosia Eversmore. That's what it was.
No.
Sora, roll a
Name wasn't
perception.
Eversmore.
15.
It was definitely Ambrosia.
Standing next to the door of that building is 2 guards. The front door.
Thank you.
His name was Ambrose. It was Sir Ambrose, not Ambrosia, not Eversmore. Whatever. I'm just gonna.
Wow,
wave my
you're
hand.
talking about all this food and it's making me hungry.
You were talking. Oh, never mind. You're insufferable.
As you walk around the street there, I'm gonna put it on the map here.
I'm going to tousle Gorbert's hair in the most condescending way possible.
So as you walk around the building, you notice, Sora, that the lower portion of the building is made of a stone brick foundation that continues into walls that surround the estate for the most part. But as you walk down this street here, you see that this edge of this, it's not really easy to just draw. It's fine. Right there is sort of a like a metal fence, like a post fence, that allows you to see into the backyard, which is filled with like greenery, and it's a well manicured, well taken care of the yard. There's lots of all kinds of plants growing inside, as well as a couple of guards in. These guards, I should say, are in sort of a dress that's a little different than the guards of the city. They're wearing chainmail gear, and they have like a sort of half cape almost. That's like a yellowish gold, and they're wearing a pin that's surrounded in purple and has a yellow amber stone in the middle of it. There's 2 at the front door, and you see at least 1 more in the backyard as you're just walking past. Unless you want to do any more searching of the premises. That's what you see at the moment.
I mean, I want to do like a full scope on the place. So, yes.
So what do you want to do?
Is This is like an alleyway back here. Are we gonna play it like there's an alley like right here?
Yep, there's an alley that runs behind the wall. So the stone wall, different color. The stone wall runs along this side and along the back wall here, and then along like this. And then the bottom of the building is stone, and this is like a metal fence. There's a guard inside, and there's an alleyway that runs all the way around behind the estate.
Okay, that makes sense.
As you walk down here, there's a gate actually in the wall. Right. Where did that purple go? Whatever. New purple. Right here. There's a gate right there.
Is it like an ironworks gate?
Yeah.
Can I see through it?
Yep. At the moment there's a guard on the outside of that gate.
Oh, okay. So there's 2 guards stationed at the front door, and then 1 guard stationed there, and then you said there's 1 inside.
Yep. Standing
inside
the main facility area there. And you look down the alleyway, and there's another guard in the back corner of the alley right there.
Okay.
I don't know if that's showing up or not. It's underneath the House of Wonder.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. There's another guard standing right there at the moment.
It's gonna be doing the sightseeing, like, shuffle and looking around.
Wow, these places are pretty extravagant.
Hey, if the bar keeps doing well enough, maybe we could get a house over here.
Funk.
I know.
Funk.
Mm.
Funk.
Yeah, there's lots of large, like, estate land homes that are all fenced in. But there are also, like, really nice townhouses that are all slammed together. That are all seem very well kept. It seems brighter here than in other parts of the town.
Funk.
Funk. Funk.
That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. It's going to be a challenge, if that's what you seem to pull from this.
Fair.
They wanted it to be a challenge. They chose a place that would be a challenge. It might take some research. They didn't necessarily like want you to do it in the next 24 hours or you're not going to make it in. So if you have to take your time or whatever, that's what you seem to have gleaned from the conversation with them before.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to get like a general premise of what was actually going to need to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting to take these 2 in with me.
Yeah, especially with Phoebe in the back.
Bonk.
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 All right. Continuing to wander around through the beautiful houses of the upper side of Waterdeep. For a couple more hours before you get hungry, stop for some food. Costs y'all 3 gold each because you're in the upper end of town.
Oh,
And
Phoebe,
then,
Phoebe will just, she'll do Goodberry.
Phoebe will Goodberry.
Oh, I'll take one of those.
Save the 3 gold. Is Phoebe completely broke?
She's pretty broke after buying her Bongo Drums. She'll hand a Goodberry to Gorbert.
Is she gonna multi-class into Bard?
Do these come in any other flavors?
Only good. They aren't great. They're the best, just good.
So you,
They're not great.
not great.
Not grape.
They're not great. So you make your way back over to Troll Skull Alley, and as you guys you guys walk around and into where do you want to go when you come in home? Do you want to go into the bar or upstairs?
Oh,
I'll
Phoebe
go
is
into the bar.
immediately going to start playing her bongos for everybody.
So in the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. So everybody heads down into the bar. In the bar, there's...
My Dayquil kicked in. I feel so much better.
Oh, good.
You sound better too.
You make it back in, and as you come into the bar, you guys all roll. You guys take a look around the bar. It's your bar. Nobody's hiding from you, so there are people in the bar. In one of the corners of the tavern, at a table sits 5 Zentarum gang members in armor with their hoods up. Another table sits 3 halfling men. 2 halfling men, sorry. It's 2 halfling men and 2 humans sitting at another table. And at the bar is just a couple of regulars from nearby. People you've recognized from being open for a while.
Okay,
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna go sit at the bar.
Okay.
Phoebe is immediately going to go and stand on the bar and start playing her new drum.
Okay. Play your new drum.
All right. 4 bits.
You got to roll without proficiency, but +2. So is that just with proficiency?
I have proficiency in performance, but not with the instrument.
Right.
So, be 12
Well-
plus 2.
Well, no, because you get your. Oh, okay. Well, you don't have proficiency.
I mean,
with
I'm not
the-
proficient. I'm not proficient in performance. Sorry, I am not expert. What's the other word?
proficient or expert.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm proficient in,
Well,
You're proficient.
you're
but not the
you're
instrument.
+5. You're +5 performance. So if you were proficient with the drum, you'd get to add another +2. To it.
Exactly. Yes.
So it's just a 12 right now.
Well,
Plus-
you +2 from the
2.
bongo.
yeah, it's
She's
a
not
+2
proficient with the
instrument.
bongo.
Right,
bongo,
but
though.
she doesn't. It's a
Oh,
+2 bongo.
Oh,
So,
all right, I got you.
If
Gotcha.
she
It's-
can earn proficiency in the bongo, right? 'Cause-
I misunderstood.
right? Yeah. Okay, we got it. So you're at 14. That's fine.
It's better than I did with the pan flute.
Right. So you did 14. People, couple of the members in their clap after your in between songs, but they're looking around for, maybe something else to accompany the bongo. After a couple of hours, the Zenorum gang members get up and leave. Get up to make their way out, and head out onto the street. And while you guys are there, roll perception.
18.
18.
10.
Uh,
12.
On a roll
Sora,
today.
Sora, you notice a couple of mice.
Hey, Phoebe.
Around the barn.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Gotta go back in the notes.
His name's Travis.
Travis. I guess I'll kind of like nudge Corbett. Hey, Travis isn't really doing his job. There's a lot of rats in here still.
I've seen Travis. Hey, Leaf.
Yes, master.
Have you seen Travis around?
I have not seen him in the halls today.
Wonder where he could be.
You know what? I might have accidentally locked him in my room.
Would you like me to search?
Oh, if you could, that'd be great.
So, he vanishes. After a couple of minutes, he reappears. He says, "I do not see him within the building."
That's curious. I should have
kitty
installed a
cat-
low
your-
jack.
Your cat is defective, Corbett.
He's not defective. He's missing. If he was here, it'd work. But he's missing.
But if he loved us, he would be here. That's defective. You
he's a
forgot to
mechan-
add the love. You
He's a
forgot to add the love.
machine.
So
He's
you
a
can still
machine.
you can add love.
Not to a machine, you can't.
You just say that.
Oh, never mind. How are we gonna find him? What are we gonna? When was the last time we saw him? Was he around this morning before we left?
I slept with him last night in my room. He didn't. I don't know if he liked it very much. He was trying to get away. But I
Can't imagine why.
I held on to him, and I guess I haven't seen him since I fell asleep.
That seems right.
So he was here last night, but he wasn't here in the morning. And you last saw him upstairs in your room, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know. I have no way to track him.
Well, it seems like a fault on your part.
I didn't think he would run away now. I mean, it's not the first thing I've lost. But, you know.
Besides your mind.
I guess Phoebe is gonna go outside and look.
I had this rabbit I made once back on the farm, and I only had him for a couple days, and he was gone forever. But
I cannot imagine why.
So
I'm
Phoebe is gonna go.
Keyboss wasn't my fault.
Phoebe's gonna wander around the Troll Skull Alley looking for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I will too.
Everybody roll investigation.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20.
13.
12.
All right. So you guys head out of the bar onto the street and are walking around the alley. You find, like, in a small spot in between the Troll Skull Manor and the next building over, you find the pieces of Travis. He's been destroyed. And,
Who finds it? We all do?
Gorbert, you find it.
Oh no! Who would have done this?
I'm gonna pick up whatever pieces I can and carry it over to the group.
This wasn't an accident. This wasn't done intentionally.
Yes, you can definitely tell that it was, like, done with an instrument of some kind. The metal pieces are, like, hammered and broken.
Who would do such a thing to Travis?
Phoebe falls to her knees and raises her hands to the sky and yells, Travis!
Somebody who doesn't like cats, apparently. Woo!
Hey.
Thanks, Boosted.
Yay,
for this,
boosted.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, I don't know who would have done this. I mean, there's nobody. I mean, who would have a problem with Travis? Except for somebody who really likes mice.
And then
I mean,
Phoebe's
honestly, he
gonna-
wasn't even good at catching mice, so.
Phoebe, is gonna, like, all of a sudden stop screaming at the sky. She's gonna put her finger to her chin and go,
Froon. His place is infested with rats. The only way that's possible if he loves them. He must have killed Travis.
Travis.
Brune? You think he did it? What was his name? Emick? Lemick?
Emick. Froon.
Emick.
Sora's love.
You think it was Emick?
Emick wouldn't do that to me.
Well, he didn't do it to you. He did it to Travis.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I wasn't used to Travis.
Yes, but it would be like doing it to me.
Maybe he didn't know Travis was yours and he just saw him out here. Maybe next time we should put owned by Sora. And Gorbert. And in big letters, Phoebe, of course. The biggest letters.
Of course. I mean, I can't imagine that Travis came out here on his own. I've never seen him leave the bar before.
Well, that just settles it. You're going to have to fix him. And then we're going to have to tell Leaf to keep an eye on him.
I don't know. He's pretty banged up. I'll try to fix him. I don't know how well I don't know how much like Travis he's going to go back to.
I know it might be a stretch, but I mean, we did have those gang members in our bar earlier.
What? Just the Zents? What would they have against a cat?
I don't know. It's just a thought.
Why are the Zents coming all the way out here anyway? Don't they belong down in the boat district?
They're kind of all over. You've seen them all over at this point. Of course, this would be the first time I think you've actually seen them in your bar, though.
Well, did we recognize that, what was his name? Davo? Was this a set?
Did you? Yeah, he's a Zen, but he wasn't there,
No,
He
no.
was at our
she said,
tavern.
when we met Davil, did we realize that he was a Zent?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he was wearing black.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that
he
doesn't
was
mean
wearing
anything.
black armor. He was wearing black armor. Yeah.
And Phoebe read the note over Sora's shoulder, so she knows he's at least associated with him.
Yes. So
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
guess you
true.
have seen a Zen up here, yes, but just Davo. But now you've seen 5 of them in your bar.
I don't want them thinking they can claim this place as their own. They better not start any fighting in here.
At least not without me there.
As long as they pay their tab, I don't care what they do.
Agreed.
So you guys just standing out in front of the bar, holding the pieces of Travis, talking about.
This
Yeah,
is a familiar
okay.
place for Gorbert, isn't it? Holding pieces of.
That
Fallen
cut pretty
comrades.
deep, man. That cut pretty deep.
Just for that, when I rebuild Travis, I'm gonna put a chip of Solara in him. Solaris.
What was that? Do?
Solaris was Keyboss's soul.
Yeah.
Oh.
I still have the chunk of it. I still have a big chunk of it.
Nice. That's awesome.
We could have Key Boss Travis.
Mm.
Maybe I'll build a guard dog to protect Travis.
There once was a woman who swallowed a fly.
That's what I was thinking.
He built the cat to get rid of the mouse. Built the dog to save the cat. Then you gotta build a horse to save the dog. Is that how it works?
Yep.
It's very confusing.
Something like that. Why did she swallow the fly?
It's the final in that a dragon.
Yes, a dragon. A clockwork dragon. To protect the horse, to protect the dog, to protect the cat, to kill the mouse.
Perhaps they'll work. All right.
Like how you're just like, I'm moving on from this.
So you guys are just hanging out outside. All right, you're hanging out outside. Just making sure I know what's going on. So you think it could be Prune, or you think it could be the Zents?
No, Phoebe's convinced it's Froon.
What would you like to do?
Investigate.
Burn his bar down.
Burn his bar down?
Killed my cat.
If you guys
Killed
really
him.
suspect,
I didn't even.
I could go.
I didn't even want the stupid cat.
Gorbert Wick.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my crossbows.
All of a sudden, Phoebe's got like a skull on her armor. And she's going all Punisher on him.
I'm gonna take my 2-hand crossbows that have the magical reloading.
They call me Baba Yaga.
Oh, that has to be a thing.
Gorbert Wick.
Yep, Gorbert Wick.
Maybe we could do that for a one shot. A what if
Everybody versus Gorbert.
I thought I was out, but you sucked me back in.
Gorbert has a more
Everybody
storied
keeps
past than
asking
we
me if I'm
know.
back.
Yeah, that's it. You know, Sora is all of a sudden gonna see the dark side of Sora or the dark side of Gorbert that he's been keeping hidden this whole time.
What would Professor Wimaglass think?
The whole time he was at university, he was working as a counterfeiter.
That's it.
People keep asking me if I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back. So you'd like to investigate. What would you like to investigate?
So
Phoebe's gonna tell Gorbert to put the kitty in his bag and start stomping towards Froon's.
I was about to say, if you guys suspect Froon, we can go talk to him. He's a lovely man. And I wouldn't mind going over there and seeing him anyway.
Put Travis in my bag of holding.
Okay. And you guys head round the corner. He's only, on the other end of the alley from you guys. you head over there and head in. The bar is open. You head inside. Emic is standing there on the other side of the bar. He's leaning down on the bar. It's like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, so it's not business hasn't picked up yet anyway. And you head in, and he's like leaning on the bar reading. When he sees Phoebe coming first, followed by Gorbert. He doesn't really react until Sora comes in. Then he stands up straight and seems to straighten out his clothes. Hello. Hi. Can I do for you? Would you like a drink?
Always.
Here, I'll have an ale.
Good.
Hey, Emic, I got a question. Our cat went missing today. You haven't seen a clockwork cat, have you?
You have a clockwork cat?
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Well, I mean, I've seen a few, but generally they are kept like the nice ones are over in the richer end of town. I've never had one. I've seen them in the parade.
Well, no, I built Travis to take care of a rodent problem that we had around the manor, and
oh, you guys had rats. Yeah,
he
I
went
know all
missing
about
this
that.
morning.
Oh,
Just curious if you saw him or heard anything about him.
No.
Can I roll an insight on him?
Yeah.
I mean,
17.
I think we're all looking for it. Oh, you saw it. Never mind.
Bordis is typing. Bordis is no longer typing.
What? Oh. Oops.
It said you were typing and then it said you were no longer typing.
I don't know why I just clicked over to reinstate the map.
So, yeah, he seems a little concerned. Though genuinely surprised about the cat. Roll perception. Anybody who wants to look around.
2.
6.
Ooh, doggies.
And a 10
That's
for
10.
Phoebe.
Sorry, I've been coughing.
Okay.
I figured.
So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of people in the bar. You don't really see a whole lot in there. Froon collects 2 ales and sets one down, the one in the cleaner glass in front of Sora. And he turns to you, Gorbert, and says, "That'll be 2 gold."
Gold for an ale? Oh, all right. I'll give him 2 gold.
Thank you.
How come her glass is cleaner than mine?
All the glasses get cleaned the same. Now, Sora, how have you been?
Phoebe's gonna lean into Gorbert's ear and go, "That's because he licked hers clean."
That's disgusting, but I love it.
That's gross. Anyway,
I'm just gonna push my ale away from me. Like I don't want this anymore.
Sorry, that was funny. That was good. I'll just overall generally flirt.
Okay.
Back.
Oh, you don't want to flirt with me? All right, fine. I see how it is. That's...
Oh, sorry. If that's what we're doing here.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. He's being generally flirty. Though, he tries to keep the, he like asks how your business is doing. And you guys say it's doing all right, and he seems a little perturbed by that, but he tries to like not let it show.
Do we see the halflings or the humans that we saw with the halflings?
You see no halflings and no rats.
The halflings and the humans, would that be the ones that were in our bar?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Gorbert realizes that. But
yeah.
If Phoebe says something to me, I'll say something back. But
There's like a couple people sitting at the bar there, like at a table, but that's it. And they're nobody. They're people from nearby town, but nobody of any real note mention. But yeah, you don't see anybody, like none of the halflings or the humans that you had seen before, and but you see no rats either. You guys chat for a while.
I guess Phoebe is gonna elbow Gorbert and like,
Let's just leave them. This is gross.
Yeah, I've had enough. Well, Emick, thanks for the ale, and keep an eye out for Travis, and let us know if you hear anything. And
Oh yeah, I will.
we'll see you back at the Troll Skull, Sora.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like wave, like not even look, just wave my hand.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. So you hang out there for a while. Phoebe and Gorbert, you head back to Troll Skull Alley. What would you like to back to the manor? What would you guys like to do when you get to the manor?
I guess. What time is it?
It's like 6:30, maybe.
I guess. Phoebe will go upstairs and practice her new drums.
Okay, so you head around back of the building and up the stairs to your room to practice your drums.
guess I'll go upstairs to my workshop and spread Travis out on the bench.
Okay. You spread them out. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, actually, I've got an idea. Phoebe wants to go outside and look around and see if she can find like a rock in the shape of a heart.
A rock in the shape of a heart.
Yes.
All right. Investigation, I guess.
I like that, I guess.
17.
You find a rock. It's a little lumpier. It's got kind of like one side that's kind of pointed, but it's not like a perfect heart. But it could do. You could see it.
All right, and then she's gonna take it up to Gorbert's room, and she's gonna knock on his door.
Come in.
Gorbert!
What, Phoebe?
I found something for you.
What?
I'm gonna take it out, and I'm just gonna take a big old kiss on the rock.
So it's a rock.
I found the love for Travis this time.
He's a machine.
He needs love.
What do you want me to do with it? You want me to put the rock inside Travis?
I don't know. You just need to put love in Travis when you build him this time.
Look, maybe I missed that chapter back at university because you can't
because of
he's a
all the
machine.
embezzling you were doing in school.
So, although, excuse me?
Ooh, I like this backstory. Where's this go?
I'll, I'll take the
Doesn't
rock
work.
and put it on the bench with the parts.
And then Phoebe will say, "Thank you." And
And I'll
Or-
start inspecting the damage and be like,
Who could have done this? Who, if Emic doesn't know anything about this, who could have done it?
Does it look like it was hit with things?
Yes,
and
Or-
I'll
or
show
if it
her
was
the I'll
like-
show her the dents and the twisted
Hang
bits.
on.
like
you
someone
guys hear
took a
that?
lot of aggression out on this.
What?
Did you hear that? I heard a lot of dice rolling.
it's
Yeah, it's okay.
fine.
No worries.
It's
You weren't with
fine.
us. You're the
Don't worry
one
about
that's away from us, so it's your
Yeah.
problem.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
About
That's my problem.
You're the one. You're the one that's in a
Uh.
dice roll situation, probably.
Yep.
But so I'm gonna show I'll show Phoebe the dents and the mangled pieces.
it. Mhm.
Somebody took a lot of aggression out on Travis. I mean, why?
I know, because he's so cuddly.
I don't know if cuddly's a word that I would use to describe him, but he wasn't any danger to anybody but a rat. He wasn't even that much of a danger to the rats.
Maybe somebody transformed into a rat. Do you think somebody's been sneaking into our building as a rat?
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. You know, you might be onto something there. If somebody was going to wild shape into a rat to sneak in here, but why would they want to sneak in here? What do we have that they'd want to sneak in here for? Unless they're just spying on us, but even so, what would they want to spy on us for? We don't do anything.
I don't know. We can ask Leaf and see if there's something interesting about the building.
Yeah, you might be onto something. Hey, Leaf, are you here?
So while you look for Lee, Sora, what you doing?
What you doing?
So you're having a chat with Emic.
Yup.
It's going. How do you think it's going?
Swimmingly.
So I was hoping it's going swimmingly.
So what are you trying to get from him? What kind of questions are you asking? What are you talking about?
There's no information pulling. It's just pure flirtatious. She forgot about
Oh.
the task.
Oh, okay. All right then. So,
She's trying to woo him.
okay, he's looking for a date. So, for sure. So you'd like to arrange a date? For him to take you on a date?
Absolutely.
Okay. Arrangements made. All right. Gorber and Phoebe. You make it down. You head down around outside, to the bar. When you come back into the bar, the humans have moved from the bar to a table, and now there are 3 halflings at the table.
Did the same 3 have links?
So there were 2 before, the same 2, and a 3rd one is there now. And Leaf is there at the bar. All right, bye, Boosted. Thanks for hanging
Hey,
out.
Boosted.
Bye, Booster.
Yep. Bye, boosted.
I'm gonna go to the far end of the bar. You said that the halflings moved to another table and the humans are at the bar. Is that what I heard?
No, the humans that were at the bar are now at a table.
Okay. And the halflings are still at a table, but now there's a 3rd.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the far end of the bar, and call Leaf over.
Hey, Leaf.
Yes, master.
We found Travis. He was out
DJ
back in the alley. Somebody destroyed him. He was all smashed into little pieces.
That explains why I couldn't find him. Yes.
Phoebe, actually, we were trying to think of who could have done it, and Phoebe had a thought that if someone was trying to sneak around here, in the form of a rat, that Travis would be a threat. So we're just wondering, is there anything about the manor that we don't know? Is there anything hidden here that somebody would be looking for? Or is there any reason that somebody would want to sneak around here searching for something?
Well, I don't believe anything has been hidden here, but I only know what I know. I have been here a long time, but there may be something hidden within the walls that was done before I was here.
Well,
Or,
I mean,
or
because
done
this was
after
your.
without my knowledge.
Oh, that's true. But this is your family. This was your family's home, right?
Yes.
What's the history? I mean, you must know the history of the manor. Is there something like of legend that somebody would want from here? Like,
well, there's nothing to nothing comes to my mind.
Do you know what connection Emek Froon has to this place?
I believe he looked at the building prior to your purchase. He was denied purchase of the building. And Volo Gedar bought the building. He stayed here for a few nights. And
so Emek tried to buy the building before Froon bought it, or before Volo bought it.
yes.
Interesting. Who owned it before Volo? Who was Froon trying to buy it from?
After
Bovo got it from an estate sale, right?
yes. The previous owner died.
Oh, well, that's no help.
Mysterious circumstances.
What was the other owner's name? And do you know what really happened?
Oh, look for my dice. I dropped it. It's gone. A elf man of the name Zangir Emberspear. And I do know of his disappearance, yes.
What happened?
Leaf looks uncomfortable.
Oh, immediately she's like, oh, okay. Then maybe we should talk about it tonight.
Gonna tell ghost stories.
Literally.
Phoebe has no clue.
She's like, okay, come to my room tonight after everything closes and we'll talk about it.
Yes, madam. Is there anything else I could help you with?
What did you think of my music? What did you think of my music tonight, Leaf?
Yeah, her music.
I know you loved it, Corbett.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You kept looking at your watch every single, couple of minutes. I knew you just didn't want it to end.
I love the drums.
I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna go practice somewhere.
Very well.
And
You do
Phoebe
that.
she's going to be super excited now and run upstairs and play her drums.
Yeah. No, I guess that's all I wanted to ask you, Leaf. Thank you for the information. And I'm gonna go back up to my workshop and see if I can put Travis back together.
So you guys get ready to leave the bar area, but the halflings get up and leave just before you guys do. When Phoebe goes goes upstairs first, and then the halflings, and then Gorbert. And Sora, he during this conversation, he asks a little bit about the bar, and knowing that you have like rats and stuff going on, because you said that earlier. Did you say that earlier? I thought you said
Yeah, it was mentioned to him.
yes. He says, well, I would I have another meeting I have to get to tonight, so we definitely can't go and see the town tonight. I know you're new, so I'd be love to show you out, and but like I said, not tonight. I'm actually
Why?
going to.
What do you got going on?
I just have a little work meeting I need to take care of tonight. So
Being in the same industry as him, can I ensue that it's BS?
yeah. You can tell that it's crap. But you also know that he lives at the bar.
Gotcha.
So he says let's head out. I have to close up anyway here shortly. So I'll walk you back. I'll walk you back to the manor.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys head outside, and he locks the door behind him. As you're walking back to the manor, you see the halflings heading towards you, followed by Gorbert. Emic like stops you with Gorbert and like basically leaves you there with him. And turns and leaves. He thanks you for the conversation and hopes to see you soon. And he turns and leaves.
Strange.
Roll perception.
$19.
He seems to follow the halflings out of the alleyway.
Can I'd like to follow them, and I will kind of just like hand motion with Gorbert, like, hey. Like I'm watching him, like, come with me.
You want me to come with you?
That's what the hand signals say.
Well, no, but that's what. But you're like waving at me, like, come here, come with me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pointing at him.
Okay. So it's starting to get a little bit darker now. And you guys are heading out of the alley. Um, not too far away from the alley. Okay, you guys roll stealth. I'm assuming you're going to be sneaking to follow them.
Yeah.
Great. Sora's doing the best.
Sora's doing what Sora does best.
Jeez, Sora.
She really needs to stop checking out his butt.
No doubt.
I got it. I got a 10.
Terrible.
He-
Terrible.
That's what Sora's thinking. That's a 10.
All right. So,
That's a nat 20 right there.
okay. So you guys, leave the alley a little bit after, Prune, and as he seems to like walk out into the street, you can see him like pick up pace. He like actually almost breaks into a jog to catch up to the halfling men that were walking down the street. He and you guys are standing like a ways away. And you can hear him start to like argue with them in basically right in the street. You can't really understand what they're saying at the moment. But after just a couple of seconds of what he says, Prune like turns to look back towards your direction and looks directly at you, Sora. And he just turns back to them, and you hear him say, "I said stop. You can keep the money, but stop." And then he turns and he walks away from the alley down Brondar's way, leaving the halfling men standing there. They look at you guys and they smile, and then they turn and walk down Delzorin Street this direction.
They are they out of earshot yet?
Yes.
What do you think that was about, Sora?
I don't know. That was weird though. I could just tell that he said he had a meeting, a work meeting. I think he forgot that we're in the same line of business. So it just sounded weird to me. I just wanted to know. But I don't know what that was all about.
He told them they could keep the money. Like what do you think he paid them for? Or maybe I don't know.
Maybe we need to find out who these halflings are, because
I don't
seen
trust
them a lot around here.
Yeah, well, the first time we saw him was at Emmek's place. I don't really trust that Emmek guy. I mean, I know you like him, but I don't know. I don't trust the guy.
I don't know.
He's up to something.
It sounds like those halflings have something on them.
I don't know. I don't
figure
trust
out
him.
our rat problem.
Did I figure out the rat problem?
Yeah.
I gotta put Travis back together.
Or I guess, sorry, my real question would have been, did you figure out what happened to Travis?
No idea. Phoebe had a thought which kind of made a little bit of sense, but I don't know. Phoebe thought maybe somebody was coming into the manor disguised as a rat, and they got rid of Travis so that they wouldn't be threatened. But I don't know why anybody would be sneaking around the manor as a rat. And Leaf says that there's nothing hidden in the manor that he can think of that somebody would have done that for. But
I
don't
mean,
know.
Phoebe did do that in a different tavern.
Oh, I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying I don't know what
Why?
item or information they would be looking for in the troll skull. I mean, we've done a pretty extensive renovation. It's not like there's much left there to mess with.
That's fair.
Did you actually? You haven't finished the upstairs.
No, we
But
have not.
Oh, it's right. We haven't finished the upstairs.
Sora has the money, but she hasn't gone and done it yet.
Have we just for my just to refresh my memory? Have we ever been in the basement? Have we ever gone down through the trapdoor?
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
And then
That's
she
why there's
locked
a
it.
big ass padlock on it.
Yeah.
Special cut made.
She went down there and got scared and then left.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And nobody's been down there since.
Yeah, I think there's a trap door down there. Like that one that we came up through over on the other side of town. I don't trust this town at all. And their secret hidden networks.
Yeah, it's an old city. There's lots of stuff like that.
And I don't like it.
Well, we should probably get back over to the manor. There's a lot of work I got to do on Travis. I'm probably going to need more parts.
Yep.
Phoebe wants me to put some heart-shaped rock in it. Says
Why?
he needs love. I got to put love in him. I don't know.
Yeah, just put the rock in. Make her happy. It's
I know.
okay.
That's what I'm going to wind up doing. Maybe I'll put it in his butt.
Is that the one I really lost? I don't know.
Oh, that was so cruel. That made me cough.
You head back inside and do you want to look over Travis. He's got like most of his parts are okay, but some of the main components that like run his upper body are pretty well destroyed, like right in the neck area. It'll look like it'll cost probably between 100 and 200 gold to fix, depending on how things go and where you can find the parts. You have some
Right.
parts to fix him, and you start to work on it a little bit, but you got to go out and get some stuff.
I'll cast mending on anything that I can fix with mending and
Oh, that's good. Roll a roll a percentile dice.
65.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, you mend a bunch of stuff. There's like one clip that is just bent completely beyond repair, and it's like the one that holds his head onto his body. You gotta go get some parts to fix that, but other than that, seems to be all right. Pop a lot of the
Okay.
dents out. His shoulders are dented a bit, but they are back in some sort of shape.
Okay.
While he's working on this, I'm actually going to go into his office and ask him something.
Okay.
So now he looks like a real alley cat. Like
Hey,
Bill the cat.
Norbert,
What, Phoebe?
so I have a question for you. I mean, I can change into a rat, but I can't stay that way for like a very long time. But I noticed that like with all of your technology stuff, Is there a way that you can make something that can detect something as small as a rat?
Something that'll detect something as small as a rat? What
Yeah.
what do you mean?
I meant something that if there are rats in a place that we would know, so I could turn into a rat and go there, see what's going on.
Rat detector.
Sneaky,
Hmm.
sneaky rat stuff.
I don't know. I'll have to read through my books. I don't know. I know how to detect magic. I know how to find secret passages. I know
Can you
lots of
detect it?
spells like that exist,
Can you
but I
check?
don't know of anything. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can you detect the magic of their spell?
Well, if they're if they're using a spell to mask themselves, I could de- I could make something to detect the magic, but it only lasts for a short period of time. We'd have to suspect that they were actually doing it and then use the spell. I mean, I could make a wand to detect magic, but it only lasts a little while.
Okay. Do you have any other ideas?
No, I mean, I'd have to I'd have to look through some of my books to see what I can do.
Okay, well then you better start looking.
I almost got Travis back together, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix his neck. I'm gonna have to find more parts. I could try
That'll
going
be-
back over to that smith and see if they have anything.
We can do that tomorrow. But for tonight, look through your books. See what you can find.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
And then Phoebe is gonna go downstairs. It'd be super weird and walk through the tavern looking under everything for rats.
Okay, you find rats. Go ahead and roll. Roll an investigation or perception. We'll see how many you find and what they're doing. What you see.
19.
That's pretty good. So you find some average gray rats. A bunch of them running around the lower floors. While searching around, you also find handfuls of food under different things that are like low to the ground, like places where something would have like placed a whole handful of like breadcrumbs underneath like small stands and whatnot, where they'd be hidden in the corners and whatnot. In the food storeroom on the lower edges of most of the food bins, there's been damage caused by rats chewing through food bags and the like. And in corners, like behind stuff, when you're in the storage room looking for stuff, and you start to find all these holes and stuff, and you're following like rat droppings back to the area, you find a hole that's been drilled right into the side of of the building that leads right outside onto the street, into the alleyway.
Okay, what can I do? I can't do anything. I guess she's just going to take some hard stuff that she finds in the kitchen that she might have on her,
Mm-hmm.
and like shove it into the hole and like try to like push something up against it.
All right, so you're gonna try to block up the hole. All right, you block the
Yeah.
hole up as best you can. Um.
Okay, what time is it at this point?
It's getting a little later. 8 or 9. It's getting into the nighttime. The amount of people in the bar themselves is thinned down to no one at this point, which is pretty weird. You guys have had a pretty steady group of people, but it's thinned out over the last couple days.
All right, I guess once the place closes up, Phoebe is gonna sit downstairs
Okay.
and wait to
And
see if
pop-
she sees any rats that seem more intelligent
You sit
than
around and play with
regular
your
rats.
sit around and play with your drums. Okay. So, you tell Leaf to close up early, and since nobody's in there anyway, and hang out in the bar room.
And I'm going to cast Wild Companion and make a little rat.
Okay.
Now he'll just mill around the other rats and let me know.
Okay. So, while you're hanging out in there, there are these gray rats that are just running around, and you have your companion is. What's he look like?
She'll try her best to make him look like one of the other rats.
Okay. So, you make like an exact copy of one of the rats that you see, and you see quite a few. They just seem to be moving around, traveling around, picking up food from different places. And they seem to be heading out away from back behind the bar. And then heading out to a different part of the house. And then you see them, they come back to over behind the bar where they disappear again.
Does it seem suspicious to me? Like out of the rat norm?
Not so much out of the rat norm, really. But you do see quite a bit of rats at this point. I mean, it's not like a sea of them, but, there's 4 or 5 rats moving around, which is more than you would probably like there to be or expect.
All right. Well, I'll have my companion kind of hang with each rat that I see, like hang nearby, see if they do anything out of the rat norm.
Okay. Let's see. He follows one of the rats over, and it goes down into the basement area. There's a grate in the floor where the rats are coming in and out of. That are bringing they're bringing food down into that area. But the rest of the basement seems pretty ordinary. I mean, there's mostly empty barrels down there. There's a map somewhere. If we go to the right map, we could probably see what's in there. That was me trying to remember. find it. Trolls go alley. Here's the manor. It's like, I don't know where it is. Well, there's like so many things. Oh, there it is. There's so many things, and they're never in the right spot.
Travis, rip.
Oh, rip Travis.
R.I.P.
Yeah. So in the basement, there's a wine rack along one wall. This wall over here. It's got some dusty bottles of wine in there. There's barrels along this wall. And there's like empty sacks and some sacks that may be filled with some form of old grain or whatever. But there's a drain in the floor right there. It's a small grate, not very big, only maybe 6 inches by 10 inches or whatever. That they seem to go down in and come out of.
Okay. All right, and none of them seem to be acting suspicious at all.
They just seem to be acting like rats. Like you have a bad rat infestation.
Okay. I guess Phoebe will keep the spell up for the full 2 hours.
Okay.
And then she'll go upstairs and I guess tell who's still awake at this time.
I'm still studying my books, probably.
Yeah, I'd be reading probably.
Everybody's working. It's the middle of the night.
All right, I would.
What time did you
Oh,
say
is
this
it? Yeah, it is actually the middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
So,
was? Oh, then yeah, definitely. I thought we were like, well, because we closed the bar early.
Yeah, but it's
So-
like
yeah, but
closing at,
she's
like,
had her
9.
spell. She's had her spell going for 2 hours. So
It took an hour to cast
Gotcha.
and then 2 hours.
So what
Yeah.
time is it, Bully?
After midnight.
Oh, yeah, I'm in bed.
Are you still up, Corbett?
I'll probably be face down in my book, sitting at the bench. So
I'll see that you are not in bed, and I'll shake you awake.
What? I'm up.
Sorry. Corbett.
There's drool all over the page. The ink is running. I got this black
Oh.
smudge in the corner of my mouth.
Ew, gross.
What time is it?
I don't park. It's dark time.
It's What do you want? What's going on?
So I made a little rat friend, and I had it down like I was sitting in the tavern, and I had him like follow the other rats, and I found where all the rats are getting in.
Really?
Uh-huh. They're getting in
Where-
through the basement. There's a grate down in the basement that they're coming out of, and they're taking food and stuff in.
Oh, the grate probably leads to the sewer. I mean, that makes sense. Rats come up out of the sewer. All right. Well, we can look at stopping that.
But I didn't see any of them that looked like they were big enough to beat up Travis.
Well, I don't think a rat actually broke the cat. It was definitely done by a larger creature.
Well, I'm going to bed. You should go to bed too. Stop sleeping on your books. You'll ruin them.
I didn't realize I fell asleep. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it.
She'll give one last contemptuous look at the black smear on his face.
What? What are you staring at?
It's nothing. You're fine. You're perfect. Good night.
You're weird.
I'm gonna go to bed.
You're weird.
Right. Okay. Does anybody have anything they'd like to do over the next couple of days?
I'm just gonna keep studying
And
spells and doing what I can to fix Travis up
All right.
and see if I can find a spell that will work for Phoebe.
okay, so you
And I want to
find
keep trying to find. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You go and collect the piece that you need to fix Travis. You can either have it made from the smith by giving them your instructions, or you can get a piece and make it yourself.
I'll just make the piece myself. I'll do my tinkering thing and make the piece myself.
All right, go ahead and roll.
What do you want?
Your tinkering.
I just have I just have like tinker's tools and stuff like
so
that.
sleight of hand plus tinker's tools.
Sleight of hand plus the 3.
Yeah.
Nice, nat 20. So that's a 28.
Nice. All right. So it's it's 5 gold for the piece for the deck. But while you're there, explaining to the smith that's now your guys' friend, you guys have been there many times. You've explained what happened. He makes you a couple pairs of like little claws to attach to Travis, so that Travis can be better defended.
Okay.
And gives those to you, and everything goes together really well. He's seems to be running, and he's got a new set of claws that are nice and pointy as a bit of defense. It seems to be wandering around the house.
Nice. I will warn Phoebe not to harass him because he now has claws.
All right.
You remember to put in the love.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Okay, then I can cuddle him without any reason to be worried.
Yeah, you never had a cat, have you?
Roll a D8, Corbett.
5.
So within the next day, he catches 5 rats from within and brings them to your workshop, and leaves them in your workshop and on Phoebe's bed, and all the best places.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe sees it as the best gesture.
That's exactly how it's meant.
Sora, you wanted to do something over the next couple days.
Are you muted?
Are you muted or are
Push the
you
button,
away?
Stupid.
Sorry. My bad. Well, please repeat the question.
The question was...
I'm not gonna lie, I was literally just staring at my screen.
That doesn't surprise
Oh my
me
God.
in the slightest. In the
I was
slightest. surprise me.
zoned out.
I wasn't even muted. I was 1000% zoned out.
All right, so you wanted to do something over the next couple of days?
Ah, yes. I wanted to produce more poisons.
Produce more poison.
But I guess I have to acquire things. let me. Yeah, I definitely need more materials.
Well, you're still waiting on some of your stuff to grow in the house.
Yeah.
So why don't you tend to your plants?
That'll work.
Let's see. Roll a nature check. All right.
14. That's sad.
That's sad with a
That's
10.
a pathetic number with a plus 10.
I did terrible. 14. That's a terrible roll.
I mean, when the minimum is literally 11.
Yeah, that's like when a rogue rolls stealth and rolls like a 19, and they're like, "It's a terrible roll." You're like, "Yeah, because you have a plus 14 stealth." Okay.
It happens.
It happens. Bad for me. So you check on your plants and things to be going. It's going all right. They didn't have as much growth as you'd hoped. You'd hope that maybe they'd be ready by now, but they're not quite there yet. You're still working on it. And Phoebe, did you have anything for the weekend?
Push the button.
Are you muted?
Are you zoning out? Are you dying?
Have you completely lost your voice? Have you left us and didn't say? Well,
Did you
during
join
this-
Leaf?
rolling for money.
Ooh, yes. I like money.
She's
didn't get-
muted. She might be out of the room.
You didn't get as much this week as you had hoped. Only making 32 gold after your bills are paid.
And well, since Phoebe's not here, she gets 10.
I'm here. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get more tea. I was dying.
Wow, you're just here for the money. I see how it is.
That's about on par for Phoebe.
Yeah,
What are we getting money for?
Our
The tavern.
Okay.
You got 10 gold.
How much did you get?
Don't worry about it.
Because technically we're bigger owners than you are now. Huh?
We didn't have a great haul this week.
11. They got
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, it came out to one person's getting a gold short,
Oh, so
and
that's
you were
me.
gone.
Okay. Phoebe will be happy with 10 gold. She'll think they're shiny.
Yeah, we'll just present it to you. Here you go.
Shinies!
If I do it all in copper, does it make you feel better?
Oh, she
There
likes
you
shiny.
go. Here's 50 copper.
She likes really shiny things. Gold's probably shinier than copper.
Well, that'd be 100 silver, so it'd be 1,000 copper, right? Is that right?
I think that's right.
No, it'd be a 10. 10. It's so 10
It's
gold
silver, so 100
would be 10. So it'd be 100 copper.
No.
No, because
10 gold.
10
is-
silver per gold, so 10
Yeah.
times.
Oh,
10 is
so we're
100.
thinking about one. Sorry.
100 gold times.
Oh yeah,
10
yeah. You're right. Yeah,
is
1,000. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So
We were
Phoebe gets
translating
1,000
100.
copper.
Or what? I'm dying.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of copper.
It's a big bag, massive bag. Here you go. We did great this week, Phoebe.
She's gonna trick her by giving her copper every time. Let's see if she's smart enough to notice. Intelligence. Against your. Let's do it against your deception and my.
I like it. I like it.
Insight or intelligence.
Probably straight intelligence.
Insight.
That's
Insight.
I guess insight. Yeah, to know that you're being deceived. Insight.
Okay.
Because insight
do.
is an intelligence.
Oh, it's pretty good.
That's a good roll.
BB doesn't notice.
Yeah!
She's excited. She feels like a millionaire.
Great.
Oh no, insight is a wisdom. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
So,
changing my 10 gold over to 1,000 copper.
Done.
So the next time she goes to a store, she's gonna be like, 1, 2, 3 with the copper.
The guy that comes into the gas station with the bag full of nickels.
Yeah. Yo, I have that story, and that story made me a bunch of money. It was a fantastic story.
Hopefully all in pennies.
Somebody came in and paid for a pack of cigarettes in dimes. And before I put them in the register, I noticed that they felt funny. So I left them out, and I put cash in the... I just put my own cash in the register. But the dimes turned out to be like silver dimes from '67 or something.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So they were like $2 each, and it was like $7 or $8 in dimes. So it was like a bunch of money.
Like when you could tell the old quarters because they make a different sound.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
when
good
I-
insight check.
When I was a kid working in a gas station, we had a guy come in and he got $3 worth of gas. Now at the time, gas was only like 75 cents a gallon,
Right.
right? So he got $3 worth of gas, and he takes a Ziploc bag full of change and stuffs it in the window. He says there's at least $5 there, right? And he gets back in the car and takes off. So I took $3 out of my pocket and put it in the till, and I put the bag in my car. And when I got home that night, I counted it all out. There was $25.
No,
Jeez.
Wow, that's a good story.
It was like all quarters. It was like, oh my god!
This guy's on meth. Oh
It was
my
like
God.
it was like a gallon Ziploc bag just full of coins. It looked like a lot of pennies and nickels, right? But I mean, there were a ton of quarters in that thing. I want to say it was like $22 and something.
That's crazy.
And
There's
how
at least
much- how
$5
much
in
Were you
there.
getting paid at that time?
At that time, I was making $2.85 an hour.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
like 2
man.
days worth of pay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What
I
was
making
what
two-
was the pay at your first job?
the pay at my first job was
Yeah.
$2.85 an hour.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I worked in a warehouse. I remember when I went to work for the gas
$9 for
station.
me.
When I went to work for the gas station and minimum wage went up to
$7.15.
$3.10, that was my first raise.
Oh no, that's not true. I made $7.15 later. 660, something like
Oh
that.
my
When I
gosh,
worked
you
at-
guys were just rolling in the money.
When I worked at Burger King, I think it was like 660.
I'm gonna
But it-
double check.
It wasn't
But you had-
$7 until after I was.
Gas was
20.
only like 75 cents a gallon. Cigarettes were only 80 cents a pack. Burger King hamburgers were like 40 cents.
They were free. You just drove up the energy out the window.
You know? McDonald's used to run the 10-cent hamburger deals all the time. Like you get the McDonald's hamburgers for 10 cents, cheeseburgers for 20 or something.
Crazy.
Okay, my very first job, because when I started working, you could start working before you were 16. You could start at 14 with your parents' permission.
Mhm.
And I was making like $5 an hour.
Yeah.
That was my first job.
I mean, all right, so
Doing room keeping at a hotel.
so if you look at that, right? Like if I go back to when I was 14, I used to do hay and stuff on a dairy farm, a local guy's farm, and he used to pay us. We'd go down and me and my buddy would work the whole weekend, and he'd throw us like $10 for the day.
Yeah.
But it was yeah, we used to make like $20 a weekend, like killing ourselves doing hay.
Well,
But
you guys just made 1,000 copper over a week, so that's pretty good.
but we were rich, man. I mean, you could get a 6-pack for $4, you know.
Yeah, gold. Remember, it's 2 gold for a drink, so you guys just made 10 gold for the week. Gorbert has drank his entire week's worth of pay today.
Or actually,
Essentially-
it might technically be Phoebe's burnt toast. We lost a lot with the burnt toast thing.
I don't know. I think the rats have a lot to do with it. I think if we get this rat problem under control, we'll start getting more customer flow.
Agreed.
Okay, so for Phoebe's free time,
still-
she's going to tell Sora about the rat problem in the basement.
I think we need to raise prices though, because that thief Emic is getting $2 an ale, two gold an ale.
No doubt.
You guys, okay, so you guys technically made like 130 gold, but you guys have bills.
Right.
So,
And now we're splitting it 3 ways.
right. So now you don't make hardly any money. But it's okay.
And Phoebe's gonna spend the rest of her time
Mhm.
learning to play her bongos.
Okay. You have a lesson. You can mark it somewhere that you've taken a lesson. Make somewhere where you can remember, so you can add to that. You like know how many lessons you've taken.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
Like the place where I would put it is in your inventory, in your extra shit. That's where I put stuff like that.
Put it in your inventory under extra shit.
Yeah. Like
Or
IMAX got like 4 hours of King's armor in there. That's in my inventory. Or
Okay.
whatever you want to do. So you get to take a bongo lesson in that time. And you're doing all right. It's not bad. Your bong and the bongos.
can't you go bum bum now?
Bum-bum,
Do 2
bum-bum.
hands.
Yep, you get bong bong. So, what in your week that happens, you guys do start to hear some rumors around that the building is rat infested. If you guys would like, we can end the stream now tonight. Before we move on to the next thing. You're gonna have coming up. We've got Sora. It's got a date to go to. She also has the heist she has to plan. You guys gotta keep looking for rats. What I have on my list of stuff that you might need to know about. Anything else anybody wants to look into before
I told Phoebe about Sora about the rats, so she better deal with the rat problem.
Yeah,
She
she's
has
been
all of our
working on
money.
that problem. No.
She
I
has
have
all
the
of our money.
I have the money for the renovation upstairs.
Which you still haven't taken care of, by the way.
Fair enough. I guess that's something I should do in these couple days. is
All right,
get
you
back with
set
our
up the
contractor.
okay, yeah. The renovations upstairs have begun.
Don't forget the door into Gorbert's room.
Yep,
Yep,
the
yep.
door into Gorbert's room. It won't be on the map, but it will be there in our hearts.
So Phoebe told Gorbert that she found the grate where the rats are coming through in the basement.
Into the
Right.
basement. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But you didn't tell me about the hole in the wall or the food under the stuff, right?
Nope.
She forgot that part.
I like that. Nope. You could tell. Dang it. I forgot.
It's fine. You know, as far as Phoebe's concerned, the rat problem is coming from the grate. Everything else is, you know.
Okay.
If you want to find more rat problem, you can look yourself. Phoebe ain't your rat, Sage.
I'm just
She's a
asking
burner of
if
toast.
you. I'm just asking if you like relayed all of the pertinent information.
Sorry, I'm being sassy. No, I didn't. Just about the grate. If you ask her, she'll probably tell you more.
Oh, I don't have anything to ask because you told me they were coming in through the grate in the basement, so I just assumed that's where they're coming from.
I mean, she blocked off the hole. I mean, she's taking care of that, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Did you want to go down and look in the basement? Anybody?
Dora will. Since
So-
Phoebe's very concerned about the rat problem, and she really hates that basement, so she's gonna go look again.
All right. So you unlock the basement and you head down in there. You see the grate where the rats are coming in and out. You see the wine stuff and the barrels.
Why is
ale
there a
barrels.
grate?
It's like a
Probably
it's like-
drainage.
it's like a floor drain that runs into the sewer system.
I want to check the drain. Make sure it can't be moved.
So you go down there and you grab a hold of the grate. The grate comes up, out. Underneath the grate is a hole that's roughly the same size as the grate. It goes down like 4 or 5 feet before it is in like a small tube. You can see water running by underneath, about 4 or 5 feet down from you. The hole on either side is only like 6 to 8 inches around that
So
the
it's
water is
small.
running through.
Okay.
But the rats they've stopped for the moment because the big dragon lady's looking down in there. But you can imagine that they're going down inside and going down one of the tunnels, one of the directions.
Can I make it so that they can't come through the grate? I mean, rats can squeeze through really small holes, I guess, but
I mean, you could put like a box on the grate if you wanted to.
yeah, like a barrel or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, you move something on top of the grate, and yeah, the rats. You seem fairly confident that the rats will not be able to come up through the grate.
We'll be able to chew through it, but I would like to go over to our blacksmith lady
Okay.
and maybe get like a metal mesh.
Okay.
You know, like almost like chainmail, I guess, like something like that.
All right. Yeah. Get like a screen to put over top of it.
Basically, yeah, so it doesn't stop functioning as a grate,
Screen.
but
Yeah, you find something. It maybe costs you 25 gold to have a like a metal thing. She makes a sheet, and there's just a bunch of holes punched out of it. that are fairly small. They're only about an inch in diameter, so it's about the best she could do.
Small enough for a rat can't fit. That's all that matters.
And you're able to attach that to the hole instead. The rat problem seems, over the next couple of days, seems to dwindle a bit. You see, roll another D8, Corbett. As the days go on, your Travis 2.0 is
8, baby.
is rocking out, bringing all the rats in. And it seems to be, things seem to be clearing up.
Well, those claws are really working out.
Yeah, seems to be.
It's a mean, lean, rat-killing machine.
All of the rats seem to have gone for the time being, and I guess we'll end it there. How's that sound? With your
All right.
extinction of the rats for the most part.
We won the battle.
Extinction of the rats.
You've won the battle.
Maybe not the war, but we won the battle.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
old Dominion's playing. If you want to throw a raid over there.
Yeah, let's do that for sure.
Yeah. What do they got going? Frostmaid. Cool.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, thanks everybody for coming out.
Yeah, we
Hope
got,
you had fun.
Don't forget we have Curse of
boy.
Strife tomorrow night.
That raid didn't work.
Maybe they